Hi everybody, Larky here, and I'm trying chunk by chunk again because I really like having one chunk to work in, although I'm not going to stay in one chunk because one chunk is kind of limited space. And in my head, the space I need is about four. So the way that chunk by chunks works, this particular mod, is that you start off in one chunk and it goes all the wrong way. It goes all the way down to bedrock and it floats in the void. And as you can see, sometimes things come off the sides like water, but you have to explore it just like any other chunk in Minecraft. However, you can generate another chunk if you want to. Now, I have rolled quite a few worlds trying to get one that's like this one because I know I can see the water down there, and I used FreeCam to just verify there's lava in this world, in this particular one. I didn't look at anything else. I just was looking for lava, okay? And then I have villagers. So I have everything I really need to be able to make this work. I don't know if I'll be able to go to like the end. I know that I can go to the nether once I get, water and can make dripstone and all that fun stuff. But I don't know if I'll be able to go to the end because I think I would have to build out far enough to build an end fortress. You know what I mean? But for now, my main focus is just going to be exploring this particular chunk, finding the world generator materials that are part of the mod, and seeing what we can do. Now, I do have a few mods installed on this world, and one of those mods is one of my favorite mods in the whole game, which is Create. So a lot of what we need we'll be able to make with Create, and I'm very excited. I really like this particular mod style. Um, I'll be honest. I've made a few worlds that I didn't put on camera and then abandoned for one reason or another. And I'm not going to abandon this one because I want to put this one on camera. So some of this will happen on stream. I don't know what that all is going to look like yet, but some of it will happen on stream. But a lot of it will happen in video form. So join me, okay? This is going to be fun. I'm going to dig a hole. But first, I'm going to break those trees behind me so I can protect my villagers by, well, basically trapping them. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so I think we have a villager trap that will hopefully catch them and put them in a safe place until such time as we are ready to take them downstairs or wherever we take them and expand into the other village space, that kind of thing. Right now, I'm just looking for a couple of seeds. I've got one. I'd like at least one more. And that is all I got was two. Oh, wait, there's one more. I'm sorry, kitty, I don't mean to startle you. And that's three. Awesomeness. Okay, so with three, I can whole farm build. Yes, I can. So that's what we're gonna do. And I know it's nighttime, and I've gotta do something about this space over here. So we gotta get that going. I think I'm gonna snag one of these, like maybe this one, and pop it over here. I do have the lighty mod, which tells me where it's too dark to be safe and where it's fine. I'm going to just drop that one on that side until I get some better options. Excuse me, darling. Excuse me, my cutie pie. Is it safe in there? It is safe in there. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so we've got my villager trapper, which hopefully will catch my villagers. Can I put you in there? Can you go in there? Can you go in there? Can you? You're not going to go in there, are you? Did I do it wrong? I think I may have done it wrong. Can I get you in there? Go in there. Good boy. Okay, so there's one. I really only have to have two saved. Come on, gentlemen. Let's go. Come on, Fred. Come on, Nora. No, come on, Nora. Let's go. What is with you guys? Why for you will not walk where I tell you to? Okay, it's fine. Eventually they'll come over here probably. Hopefully. Maybe. And then they'll go in there. Anyway, so now what we need to do is we need to create ourselves a pickaxe. We actually need some food, so I think what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to go like this, bleep, so that I can get over here and get this. Please do not pop into the, whew, I thought it was going to pop into the void for a minute there. Alright, we're going to take this wheat and we're going to make ourselves some bread because we really need that. And before we go any further, we're going, oh, hello, kitty. I have nothing for you, you cutie pie, with your little mismatched face. Okay, and then we're going to take these, and actually we're going to take this and do it because birch is not as pretty in some ways. It kind of looks aged, you know. Oh, and I need some of you. Bloop, bloop. And we're going to do this, bloop, and we're going to take you and go boop, boop, and make a hoe so that we can plant. Now, do we have water up here? Not yet. We do not have water in the thing yet, but we're gonna plant them anyway and hope, kind of beyond hope, that they grow quickly. Yeah, we got 3 of them. We're gonna get water, we just don't have it yet. And go boop, boop, boop. What the, oh, I wasn't fast enough. There we go. And voila, we have the plants. My very fancy plants there. 3 whole bits of grass, and we gotta hope that Fred over here doesn't tear it up. Fred, did I decide your name is Fred? I think maybe I decided his name was Fred. We're also going to take these down and put it around my plants because Fred might trample them. I think Fred can trample my crops, and I don't like that. So we're going to see if we can go maybe do something about that so that Fred does not trample my crops, because that would be rude. But he is made out of metal, and that makes him literally a blockhead, and he might not know that he would trample my crops, and that would be bad. So we're going to go ahead and just put these around that little tiny garden we have of the sort for now, just to kind of keep Fred out of it. And I really only have space for one more. It maybe won't do much for me, but I'm gonna try. Okay, look, I'm gonna try. And I think because birch is the fastest growing tree, we'll plop a birch tree right there and see if that grows, and then maybe one right there, and maybe one right there. Now, that's not my favorite of all time, but it will certainly do. And we're gonna take you and give me 2 chests, please, so that I have a place to dump all my stuff, because I'm gonna have a lot of stuff as I dig. So we're gonna do that. Yeah. And then we're gonna get ready to go downstairs. You go in there, you go in there, boop, get up there. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button, that's why it's not working. Oh, Larky. Okay, so I need to split you in half to make more of those, and drop that in there because I do not need you right now. And then, well, what side do we want to start digging on? Looks like the lava's down there. We like the lava, we want the lava. And then we've got some water down there. We need that water for sure, for sure. I'm not looking for ores or anything. I'm just kind of trying to scope out where I want to dig. Well, let's look at the world itself. If I mean, obviously that's an unfinished house, and we could take it down, and we probably ultimately will. But for now, since this is not the full size of the world we're going to be living in, maybe, just maybe, I should turn off lighting, and maybe I should use my stuff to dig down just right over here on this side. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to leave the corner here, and then we're going to go down. Oop, not with the hoe, please. And we're going to go down a little more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, no. 3. Thank you. And you. You're what I need. Aha. The Stone Age. Okay, we'll dig it just a little bit more. I don't want to go too far because I would like some torches before I go too much further down. But we are going to move down the road a little bit. I want to make a new pickaxe. Obviously, I also would like a better axe because I'm going to be growing and chopping quite a few trees in the process. Yes. Yes. Okay, so that's as far as I need to go right now. That gives me a pickaxe and an axe. Yes, and a shovel, which is fabulous. How did you get out? Clearly, I did not build my trap the way I needed to. Clearly. Although it trapped, I don't understand. It's fine. They're fine. It's all fine. Okay, so we're going to build one of you. Boop, boop, boop. And we're going to build one of you. Boop. Not that. Boop, boop, boop. We'll eat that first. And I need some more sticks. Yep. But I have, 1, 2. I have the materials with which to make some stickage. There we go. And we're going to take you and we're going to go ahead and make a shovel. Well, that was silly. There we go. 1 shovel. Shovel. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and break this because it did not work to trap my villagers. I do not know why. And I do not care because right now my only goal is to keep my little silly old villagers safe. Honey, you're going the wrong way. Thank you. Don't jump off the edge. We don't want you to be injured, okay? We like you, kitty cat. Okay. And then boop 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 boop. Do 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 do. Okay. I know that that's not much of a fence, especially with that big old hole in it, but it's what I got for now, and I'm going to go with it, okay? I'm just going to kind of go with it. It's going to be all right. So, in the meantime, I can't really dig down until I get some more wood. I would like, I did plank it all. Silly larky. Sigh. You know what? I'm going to grow a few trees and make some charcoal and torches, and I'll see you in a minute. Well, guys, you trampled my crops, but you also trapped yourselves. So I'm just gonna close you in and keep you there, okay? Yeah. Because you know what? If I leave you to your own devices, sometimes you do dumb stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry, you do. Yeah. So, you're safe. You're just in the fence. Yep. Okay, so I do need to plant these trees, these crops though. So let's do that real quick. And then we will, once again, wait for the trees to grow and do the stuff that we actually were going to do with this. But if I put this up here, maybe it won't get trampled. Here we go. Okay, so, yeah. I'm gonna wait for my trees. Yeah. Turns out I'm not very patient. But there's a source of logs for charcoal right there behind me. If I don't mind taking the house down, which eventually I'm gonna do anyway. So I might as well do it now, right? So let's do that. I've got an axe, and I'm not afraid to wield it. We're just going to take down the logs. It's going to look really bad for a minute, but that's okay. I can live with that. Oop, doo, doo. Because I just need them to make some charcoal. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, and then you. Boop. Alrighty. Because there's nothing on this side for now, right now. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you're not going to drop me into the drink, are you? No, okay. And we go boop. Boop, boop. That's just going to do it for now. That's just going to have to do. That can sit over there. Nanner, nanner. Goodbye. And then we're going to go over here. You know what else I need in order to make some charcoal? I need a furnace. Which means I'm going to have to take that thing down. Or I'm going to have to dig down further without a land. But I need it. So, yeah. Yeah. Let's take this house down. Yep. I need 8 pieces of stone, of cobblestone, to make a furnace. That is 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. That's actually 9. I can't count. Schlemiel, Schlemazel. Oh, sorry. My childhood is showing up again. And here we go. Let's just set this here and put these in the top and some of these. Oh, let's use the birch ones. Well, the one birch one in the bottom. And we'll go ahead and put these there because I want all of these to be turned into charcoal. Look at you, all grown up and dressed up and ready to go. Hooray. We can make some more charcoal. We can make some more sticks. All of these are good things. Okay, we're going to move that actually because frankly, I value the one less than the other. And let's make some torches. Boom, so we can dig a little further. And you are going to go back in there, and you are going to go there. And I think that I might be everywhere I need to go. So now let's do a little digging. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm going to wait for that to drop. And ta-da! We have an iron pickaxe. Woot woot! The 3 pieces of iron I found so far. Strangely enough, I felt like an iron pickaxe was needed because I found some zinc and I can't mine it until I have an iron pickaxe. So I had to go make one because there's some here and there's some further down the road, down the path I dug, and I would like to catch it all. Like Pokemon, I'd like to catch it all because it is needed for some of the stuff we make and create, and it also makes life a little easier if you're working in create. At least I think it's a plant in vanilla. Oh no! Did you see that just yeet itself out there? Rude. And that one did too, but that's actually I caught that one. Okay, so I think if I remember right, that in create you have to make andesite alloy. I don't know if there's andesite in this world, but there is diorite, so I can make andesite. So that's good. But I think instead of using iron, I can use zinc, which will make my iron go further until I get an iron farm made of some sort. So, yeah, that's important. I don't like the iron farms where you have to murder the iron golems, so I usually use create to do that if I can. Because I don't like that. It makes my feelings sad when you torture villagers by scaring them with a zombie, and then you murderate in fire the iron golems. Because Fred is a sweet boy, and we would not want to hurt him ever, if we can help it. Yeah. So in my own world, I don't use that kind of iron farm unless it's my only choice. And even then, I've never built one. So there's that. So I'm just going to keep digging down. But not straight down, because that would be bad. I want that lava down there. But I also really, right now, what I really need more than anything else is iron. Because I do have an iron pickaxe, but that's all I got. I don't have any armor. I don't have a shield. And I know that some people don't really go in for the shield, but I do. The shield is my friend, and I like it. I do. So we're going to use that shield. Ooh, I found some andesite, which is awesome. I will need that for create, for sure. But right now, I'm just trying to dig down to see what we can find along the edge of the world. I will be using this staircase a whole lot, and the cool thing about building this staircase around the outside and lighting it up as I go, which I did not do on this line because I am a silly. But lighting it up as I go, the cool thing about it is that I will be able to, when I add the next chunk to the 4 that I'm going to be using, there will be a path all the way down, and I can just kind of walk down and see what's what. I wonder what the green thing is lighty. I was very confused for a minute there, because if I turn off lighty, the green goes away. But I can see some cobble, and that worries me a little bit. I don't want to lose my lava by the water coming over it, And I see some cobblestone, and I see some lava, and we want that lava in my bucket, which I don't have yet, because I need more iron. Okay, so new world problems, right? Exactly. So we're going to drop a little bit of a torch right here, and we're going to hit lighty so we can make sure that we can see and that it's all greener all the way up. Yipper. And I'm not exactly cheating. I swear, I'm not looking for the ores or anything. I'm not trying to direct my path. I'm literally just looking to see if there's anything I'm going to fall into. It's the same as if I were digging alongside the wall of a cave, for example. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm not looking for anything to cheat, even though I do have free cam on this world. I do not plan to use it for anything except for situations where I'm, worried I'm going to die and stuff. And also, it's really handy when I'm recording to be able to do things like pop out and be like, look at what it looks like, woo! Without having to worry about rockets. Because, again, I'm not likely to get an elytra in this world because, well, rockets and elytra and the end are they may be forever off limits for me. I don't want to do that. I remember now. Oh no, I did it anyway. Oh noes, please don't ruin my lava. Please don't let me have just ruined my lava. I do not. Whew. Okay. Whew. We got to be careful. If the water drowns out my lava, I won't have any more lava, and I need that lava. I need that lava for a lot of things, but mostly I can't build a cobblestone generator. I can't. There are things I can't do. I can't build a real iron farm and create without some lava. And also, I want that for fuel. I don't want to be doing charcoal all the time. Lame. I want me a dripstone lava farm if I can find or make some dripstone. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't ruin my lava, and I was really worried for a minute there, and that's good. Let's go on. Okay. Can I go up here? I know that this is not my path that I had originally chosen, but I really don't want to walk through that water and alter its trajectory in any way, if I can help it. Because I don't want to have it go around the side and mess up my lava. And in fact, I'm so paranoid, I'm going to do this to make sure. See, it's going straight. It did come around this side, you see? And that's where it's come out and affected my lava. Ooh, that makes me nervous. Very nervous. It looks like this area here, oh yeah, look at that. It's all watery. That's what's happening. Alrighty, we're going to have to travel carefully along this side if we don't want to mess up the lava. I would just jump down there, but I don't have a bucket for one, and for another, how would I get back up? But I might do that if I can find some more lava. I don't see any peeking around anywhere, do I? Okay, well, we're just gonna... You know what? Come on, Larky. Jump up there. If I go down here... Blah, 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 there is... no place to breathe. Oh, no. Oh, no. And I don't have anything like Aqua Affinity or anything yet, obviously. So, because I've only been in this world for a little bit. Can I get that lava right there? Let's see. Ooh. Not lava, that iron right there. Let's get some iron. Oh, can I go down there, please? Thank you. Let's see if I can do this without drowning. Because I want the iron. Come on. Do it, 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 do it. Yay! Do it again. But first we gotta breathe. Gotta breathe, gotta breathe, gotta breathe. Come on. Rebubble me. There we go. Now we go down. Blah, 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 blah. Digging the iron. Boop. And we're going to go up here and we're going to get some more air. Ooh, air. Air is good. We like air. Ooh. Can I go down, please? Thank you. And give me some more more iron. Not lava. Lava right now would be kind of bad. But we are going to go do. One more time, it looks like. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh, Larky needs to breathe. It's dark. No, it's not. It's dark. No, it's not. It's dark. No, it's not. Sorry. I'm feeling a little silly. But, that's okay too. And we're going to get some iron. This is taking a long time. We got some. Yay. Oh, and there's more. Can we go up here and breathe one more time? Okay, let's see. Come on. Here we go. Let's get some iron. Can I go down there, please? I want the iron. Look, you're making me mad now. Stop it. Do. If I'd had any sense, I would have used my iron pickaxe to get this stuff because it would have been faster. But I didn't. So here we are. All right, let's go up here and get some air. Oh, I took damage. Rude. But we have enough iron now to maybe make a bucket. And maybe we'll try something foolish. Okay, I should tell you, as I'm hopping up here, before we try the foolish thing, and we make an iron bucket. I have keep inventory on. And I do that for a couple of reasons. One is that the resources in this world are incredibly limited. So if I lose it, it's gone forever. So I kept inventory on so that if I do something like get pushed off by a mob or I'm not paying attention and I walk off, not that that's ever happened, okay? Ever. Never. Only like just this morning in a different world when I was testing out worlds for this particular video. Not that I would ever do that, but I have keep inventory on so that I do not have to worry as much about losing all my stuff. We want my stuff to stay right where it should be, which is in my hot little hands. Yep. Oh, hey, whoa. Hello, how are you? Yes, I'm good too, thanks. Okay, let's swim out from underneath this tree. That was fun. Sir, you made me get a lot closer to the audience than I really wanted to be, okay? So, could you not do that to me next time? It was a little surprising. Okay, I got one piece. I need more than that. Let's put some charcoal. Oh, no, actually, let's use this bad boy up first. And then we'll put some charcoal in. That's what the charcoal is for. In fact, while we're waiting for that to smelt, we'll go ahead and chop down the trees that just grew and made me kiss you. Which was not really my intention, because I like you all. But that's a little personal, and I didn't feel like getting that close to your face. Just saying. Your faces are wonderful, by the way, in case you weren't sure. I just did not want you to smell my breath. So, yeah, that's what we're going to say. Yeah. I'm feeling very silly today. I don't know why. Maybe because it was a stressful day. I don't know. But I am. Alrighty, so, poop. And then we're going to go here. And I'm going to wait for these so I can replant. Okay, and it should have done its thing by now. It did. Huzzah. Okay, and we're going to plop these in here and see if we can make some more charcoal. Because we need it. And we're going to put this there and this there. Bloop. and this there, and get these things out of my inventory so that I have room. What are you doing, Larky? So that I have room to do the things I also need to do. Yay. Okay, and I'm gonna plant some more oak, I think, on this trip around the sun. Okay, so we got you, and we got you, and Fred. Fred, you're in the way. Thank you, dear. And I need to wait for these to drop their stuff. So, rather than you watching me do the paint dry, I'll see you in a second. Okay, friends, I have a bucket and a crazy idea. And this, well, it could mean me falling off into the void and dying, and it will be my first death on this world. And I don't want to do it, but I also really want some of that lava, and I'm really worried that if I don't block it off somehow, that lava is going to get waterificated, and then it will be useless. So we need to do something about that. So I'm going to go down this water, because if we look, oh, let me, hang on 1 second, please. Okay, if we look, we can see that this water goes down and touches where the lava is. So unless I do something incredibly foolish, not that that would ever happen, unless I do something incredibly foolish, like yeeting myself into the void, we should be okay. And, well, we're committed now, because I yeeted myself off into the void. Okay. Whew. All right, here we go. Did I bring any blocks with me to block off that lava? No, I did not, because I am a silly goose. Do not get lavaficated, you silly person. Can I break in? Can I? Oh no, I'm sliding off. Oh no, oh no. Oh, wait, I do have some blocks. Okay. No. Okay. Whew. Huh. Okay, can I get to a standing position without destroying my lava? I kind of can. I did it. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right here. No, I don't like to use the end, but that's okay. The edge, that's okay. I want the pillars to stay in place, but I will accept it for now. Because I'm trying really hard not to get yeeted into space and not to destroy my lava all of it one time. Let's see what's in here. Do we just have one piece of lava here? No, we have more. That is fantastic news. What I am going to do right now is I'm going to close this off. Wait, let's look inside real quick. Ooh, there's lots of lava in there. What all do we have? This might be great. Ooh, I think there might be a lava lake in here, which is fabulous, because then I don't have to worry about my stocks running out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close that off, and I'm going to close this, but we're going to remember that the wood down here marks where the lava is. Yeah. And also we can still see the lava because it's still coming out the side. But even if something dumb happens here, I'm going to go ahead and do this, just to keep that lava from getting waterificated. Oh, BKB. So now, at this point, we have two choices. One is that we take the, don't fall in the water. One is that we take that water stream all the way back up there with this bucket of lava. Or we dig our way back up and see what resources we can find along the way. But I only have, well, I have 3 pickaxes. Well, 2 and a little piece of one. So I think, because you see right here, this right here, that used to be lava. When this world generated, that was lava. And it's been cobblestone-ificated, so we don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to go, which way? Which way do we want to go up? Do we want to walk up that way? Do we want to dig up that way? Do we want to swim up? Well, okay. You know that mine part of Minecraft? It's kind of my stress reliever and one of my favorite parts. So I think we're gonna like dig our way up. Yep. Okay, so but you don't have to watch that part because it's gonna be kind of boring. but I will record on replay in case something interesting happens. Deal? Cool. Well, all right then. I'm back up to where I started. Turn off my lighty. And I didn't find anything exciting except a few redstone. And I ran out of, ooh, that was very close. I apologize. I ran out of what I needed to make torches. So I've got to go back up in a minute. But I think I'm going to close off this water stream just a little bit because it's a little chaotic down there. And I'm still like trying to protect my lava because I need that lava. Yes, yes, yes. So here we go. Okay, let's talk about mods. There's several mods on here. I kind of built this mod pack based on other things that I liked elsewhere, and some of them are just to make things look a little better, or make things run a little better. Bamboo everything is not probably going to apply in this world because I don't know if you noticed or not, but I don't have any bamboo. I might get bamboo if the Wandering Trader comes by at some point. That would be awesome. But right now I don't have any. It basically just makes bamboo fences and some other cool things. Chipped is one of my favorite mods. That and Chisel and Rechiseled, they let me have new versions of vanilla blocks. And I'll show you what those look like once I have enough iron to make a chisel. Chunk by chunk, of course. And then there's just some basic things, right? We got create, but a lot of this other stuff is just to make the game work a little better. Then I have harvest, which means that I don't have to break and replant crops. I can just right click them and I get them. I have Jade that shows me information about what I'm looking at. Lighty, and of course the base game. And then I think that's it. That makes it where I can find, oh, and of course JEI, so that I can do things like that. And if I need to know about how something is made, I can search it right there. Most of the time I'm in this screen though. So there we go. That's it. That's all the mods. So if you're, it's pretty close to a vanilla experience, but you couldn't get a vanilla experience completely with chunk by chunk because it itself is a mod, right? So I went as light as possible while still giving myself create and just a couple of quality of life improvements, like Jade, which lets me, as you can see, I'm looking at cobblestone, and it's telling me about it, and the thing that lets you harvest crops is it's just because it makes me happy, okay? And then the rechiseled and stuff. It's just so that it's not all gray, because in a world like this one, it's the same problem that Skyblock ends up having, is that you end up with just a couple of colors. Don't push me off. And and I keep hitting the wrong button. And I want to not have, if I'm going to have just those couple of colors, I want some new textures. And so, yeah, because as you could probably tell, there's a lot of gray in this particular version of Minecraft. And if you're going to build with stone, you're going to have a lot of gray. You might as well make it as interesting looking as possible. And also, Rechiseled has one of my very, very favorite things, which is a checkerboard pattern. I love it for floors and other things. So I'm excited. Yay! I just don't have enough iron yet to justify building my chisel yet. So anyway, my goal in today's episode with this particular world, I don't know why I just threw that at you. I'm sorry. My goal is really just to see what's here, to get a little lava, and maybe see if we can go down and get that andesite so we can start some create stuff happening. I'm going to do some digging, and it's boring, so I'll see you in a minute. It's not boring for me, but it's boring to watch, right? Okay, see you in a minute. So I did that thing that sometimes happens where you get to building and you forget to record things. or in this case, I get to digging and forget to record things. So, yeah, that is not what I meant to do. This strange button, okay, why am I'm so sorry. I'm actually home from work today feeling very ill, and so I've been digging a hole while I could do that. And when I have time away from the illness. Anyway, um, one of the trees that I was working with earlier came with a honey hive, and when I built up this layer of grass, I kept the honey hive. So I went over here and I built this door so that I could put a thing in here, and I can whack it with shears or a bottle to get what I need from it, because I'm gonna want to do some copper stuff, at some point, and because copper seems to be all the rage in Minecraft just now. Can't imagine why. It's not like we just had an update or anything, but these are the materials I have right now. This is not what this will look like forever. I don't like it looking like prison for my bees, but it's what I got, so it's what I'm using. And eventually, I'd like to move them into a better farm, one with maybe automatic dispensers and all that stuff. But for now, I can at least get honeycomb. And okay, so I've done a bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna pop into FreeCam, okay, because I don't feel real great, but I still want to do this, and I still want to get the video out and stuff. And it's faster. Yeah. So I'm going to pop into FreeCam. Whoop, into my face it went. Okay. And then, so I did a little bit of digging. Just a little bit of digging. I've gone all the way down here and dug and dug and dug. And then I did some more digging and some more digging and some more digging. And I've dug out this whole section. Where is it? Right here, where I've got a little farm started. I've got my trees, a couple of tree planting plots here. This one will also be for trees once I get it cut out, probably. I think what I ultimately want is for all of this to be trees, and then have my crops on like platforms, or on a big platform up there. Currently I only have wheat. I'm hoping to fix that. I don't know how. I'm hoping a wandering trader will come by or something. Or maybe eventually these guys. Look, I'm just doing the best I can at this point. I'm not really talking very well today. But anyway, so I apologize for that. I really, really do. But I want to keep digging, and I don't want to not record the progress. So, yeah. Anyway, so I've been in here. This weird little thing here, there's lava in there. I needed to empty the bucket because I don't want to use up more iron to make another bucket. I had to move the water from the little fountain thing here because when I got bees, one thing that happens to bees if you're not really careful before I got the enclosure built is that, well, they drown. They really like water, and they'll go dip into the water, and then they'll get stuck, and then they drown. And I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to keep my bees healthy and happy until I could get the enclosure built for them. So I moved the water fountain downstairs, and I needed a place to store the lava, and so I just sort of stuck it in a hole over here until I can actually do something about it. So there's lava in there. Anyway, that's where I am right now. And because I feel really, really awful, and oh yeah, ooh, don't get excited, Larky, it hurts. I did find one thing, and I'm going to work on it in just a minute. You see, I'm only in one chunk right now. And while I could do a lot of things and make this chunk really, really cool, it doesn't fit the vision in my head for this project. The vision in my head for this project was for limited space, but I really wanted kind of, well, I need more space. I had this vision of like maybe 4 chunks together, or maybe even eventually going into 9 chunks, all kind of dug out and hollowed out. I'm showing you with my hands, like you can see. All sort of dug out and hollowed out and and made kind of magical and ethereal as it sits in the void, and maybe even rounded out. So I want to expand my world a little bit. And because I want to expand my world a little bit, I need to make a world engine. And the way to get a world engine is by using 4 of these. I don't know how to make it happen. I need to make a world core. And I don't have this. Oh, hey, now I know how to make a world core. Cool. Okay, so I have an iron pickaxe. It's somewhat used, but I have one. So if I build another section of world, I will get more villagers. I will get more materials. I will get, hopefully, some animals. That would be really nice. I would really love to have some sheep, because Larky liked the sheep. And also because they have wool, and I can make string from wool, and that gives me some tools I don't have currently. There's stuff, okay? I would like sheep. But I would take cows, because that would also give me leather. But there's things. I would hope to get some animals. And then it would also kind of, it would just give me more. And so I think I'm going to focus on that real quick. So if I know how to do this, I'm going to sacrifice this iron pickaxe and this unstable chunk spawner, because I don't really want that right now. And I know that if I go like this, because I looked it up, if I go like this, it will give me the World Forge. And the World Forge will, from then on, if I feed materials into it, it will give me what I need to build the other chunks I want to build. So what I'm thinking initially is 4. So we'll have this chunk, and then we'll have like one chunk right over here maybe. But I think what I'll do is I'll have this chunk, and then this chunk, and then that chunk, because there's not a path down already dug out. Although there is. I don't know. If I do it this way, ooh, that's a thought. If we go and this, there'd be like a set of 4, and this would be the center of the 4 chunks. And from here we could spiderweb. We'd have these guys, this going down, and that would give me access to the interior of that chunk. And then this going down, that would give. I'm kind of liking this idea. Yes, I am. But first, we got to make some World Forge happen. I think I'm going to go downstairs in my storage space and see. I think I have in the chests down here. I think I have a bunch of cobblestone, and that will let me make a world core really quickly. So in this chest right here, oh yeah, look at that. I just need 4 for now, and we'll go boop, and it will just. And this should not make that noise. I'm sorry. It'll slurp up that and give me ultimately a world core, or it'll give me one of these, a world crystal, and it takes 4 of those to make a world core. So it looks like each one gives me. I have enough to make 1 world core, but I'm not sure how to make a chunk from that. Because if I have to sacrifice an iron pickaxe every time, I don't know that I have enough stuff for that. So we'll have to see. I'm going to go ahead and make another one of these down here, because frankly, there'll probably be one in every level of the tower. So I don't have to go back and forth, because I'm lazy and I don't feel well. So there's that. Let's see. So I've got 4. I only have 3. What? Okay, fine. Let's put another stack in there. I thought that was enough to get me 4. I didn't math. Okay, so from there, I want to have a spawner. I want one of, not a monster spawner. I want the chunk spawner. There are different kinds of chunk spawners. I probably talked about this in a video when I tried this before, because this is the second run of this experiment. The first time I was stuck and stopped in place on my experiment with when I had no lava. And I've changed the mod pack, and I've done some other things, and I rolled a whole bunch of different worlds until I found one with lava and some villagers. So here we are. But the base chunk spawner, excuse me one moment. Let me pause this real quick. Okay, sorry about that. The chunk spawner will give if I put it in the world, will add a chunk that would be the chunk that is in the regular world. If the world had generated normally. The unstable chunk spawner might give me a random of any chunk that it feels like giving me from the world. And then plains chunk spawner and so on, they'll give me a random chunk from that biome type. I want for these chunks, I want them to be the base chunk spawners because I would like to get more of the village that I'm currently housed in. I also later, much later, might add those other things for like resource islands that I could bridge out to. They won't be connected. But for now, I just want to build what I got with what I have. The challenge here, the fun part of this challenge for me is that I want to, I want to see what I can do with resources that I just get from these chunks. Yeah, I want to take them as far as I can. And frankly, I don't feel real great today, so digging a hole just seemed like the perfect thing for me. Because if I don't feel good, I like to take a pickaxe and just go dig a hole in Minecraft. It makes me happy. So here we are. Anyway, so I'm going to go upstairs and get that copper because while I was babbling, I don't know if you noticed or not, but in order to make this chunk spawner, I need 4 pieces of copper and a world core, which I can make now. So I want to make the next chunk on my set. So I'm going to smelt that copper and I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, I have some copper smelted, and so I'm going to, at this point, make us a world core by going like this, bloop bloop, 1 world core, and then I can go 1 2 3 4, and it's going to give me a chunk spawner, which is going to give me the next world, oh my gosh, I can't talk today. It's going to give me what's next. What would be normally connected to this world. Is there anything down there I don't want? No. Okay, cool. So, and the cool thing about using this side is that it will kind of, I think it'll look neat. Okay, it makes my little undiagnosed autistic self happy to have some symmetry. Okay, so we're gonna try this, and we just right click it, and boom, look at that! We got the next bit of the world, and there's more villagers here. Hello, buddy. How you doing? You been lonely? Ooh, and a bed. Ooh, and a cow. Okay, I'm stealing this bed because there's nobody here to use it. And I'm going to grab this cow. I'm going to go get some. Oh, and the baby. And the baby. Hello, darlings. Okay, so I'm going to go down here and get the, where did I put the, oh, I've got some on me. Okay, so let's build us a fence for the cow, and we'll get the cow enclosed. For now, we'll stick them right here. Oh my gosh, I don't feel good. Sorry. I know I'm whining, and yeah. It's been a long morning. That's not, Larky. Oh, Larky. You want this, and 1 2 3 4. Yes, that's a fence gate. Yes, I need that, but I also need, I want to go the other way. Okay, so I want to go boop, 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 and then put you in the middle, boop, boop, and voila, we got the first of, I don't have room. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay. I should probably go to bed. But I'm awake. I just don't feel good. And so here I am playing a silly game instead of doing my job, which is probably to sleep for my own sanity. But here we are. Okay, so we're going to go boop, boop, and then boop, boop. How many do I think I need? I never make enough. Do you ever make enough when you make fences? I never, ever make enough. So we're going to give that one more go. It's probably not enough, but it might be enough to get us through in our very small little fenced-in area we're making. Maybe. I hope. Okay, so we're just going to start over here in this corner. Okay, nope. It's going to be a small fenced area. I'm sorry. I need one more. Of course I do. Of course I need one more. And I'm a silly. So there we go. All right, one more set of these. And we're going to put a torch on the edge just because I like one on right there next to the door. And I need to take this one out, actually, and get these cows in here first. Hello, babies. Oh. Well. Okay, come on over here, big guy. And we'll get your child in here in a minute. Somehow. Really? Really? Why? Okay, well, they corralled themselves, I guess. There's another cow. Come here, baby. Let's put you over here. Oop, there's oh, it's not anything exciting. Come on, darlings. Here we go. Come on, come on. Can you come in? Cow, come on. Hey, I'm talking to you. Everybody inside. Let's go. Come on, kids. In the door. In the door. Get out the way. And close the door. Thank you. I know I lured you with it and I didn't give you any because I only have one right now. When I get some more, I'll share. Okay? Oh, I do have two. Okay, we'll make babies. Here you go. Boop and boop. There. Have a good time, kiddos. Babies! Okay. I was happier about that than I probably should be, but here we are. Alrighty, so we have another village house to take apart. We have another one. I kind of want to go ahead and build all four so that I am kind of ready for the next part. I don't know, kids. I don't know. All right, so I think I'm done for now. I think that's it. I really apologize for suddenly being kind of meh. I'm starting to feel really poorly and I'm going to go lay down. But happy crafting, y'all. And this was fun. And I want to do more of it. I just want to do it in a way that doesn't make me feel really bad like I do right now. Okay, goodbye. And now I'm stuck in the mosh pit. I just need some heavy metal music.